Hi. I didn't feel fancy today, and for some reason I dressed fancy today. Well, I mean, Tuesdays I always dress fancy because we have all leaders calls. Let's get started on the next general reading that we have to do. Aries, it's your turn. It's a really big day in the music community. So, Aries, it's your turn. Let's focus in on you because you're cardinal energy and you deserve it. So go. Yeah, there we go. This is your general read. Everything you need to know is in the description box. I'm not wasting any more time talking about it. Nobody else has to, so why should I? Do check out your rising moon and Venus sign for additional messages. This is your reading for August. Aries, sun, moon, rising, and Venus. There are big things on the horizon for you that are almost overwhelming. They're so big. There's breathlessness and anticipation of what is coming. You're almost falling over yourself with what is about to happen. I don't do readings anywhere else but here. Okay? I don't do readings anywhere else but here. And I only do them for free. So if anybody's asking you, it's a scam. Just so you know. Just so you know. What is your song? Aries, sun, moon, rising, Venus. It's a big day. It's a big day. Aries. It's a big day for like decades. It's a big day for people. I'm hearing sirens. There are sirens happening somewhere. I think you could probably hear them in the background if you listen. What is your song for August? Aries, sun, moon, rising, and Venus. What do we have? What is your song for August? This is your general reading, by the way. We're going to do a 6-6-6 spread. Okay. That was rather deliberate, direct energy. You're really focused. You're really focused. This is what Leo had. Leo had 4 songs. You get 1. Kingdom of Disturb. Cheers to the times we can't undo. When I was good to you. Something about dreams. Perhaps we came for nothing more is the last line in this song, so that could be important for you. This is the last line. We'll leave that there. We're going to do many things today. Leo's reading was 1 hour and 11 minutes long. I'm feeling for you. We're going to do Paulina. The Paulina Cassidy Tarot. We're going to do a 6-6-6 spread past, present, future. We're going to clarify with the Sun, Moon Tarot. Then we're going to move into, like notes from the universe for a little bit of a like oracle card. And then we're going to do the positive affirmations and your magnetic poetry. Choose the times we can't undo. When I was good to you. I see some dreams. Is that the words? See, I keep on wanting to have my tablet out when I do these words because I keep on messing them up. Taste of whiskey and regret. Violets of gin and sweet salvation. Yeah. Aries. This doesn't resonate again, like I said. Rising, moon, Venus sign. That's going to be important to take a look at. There's a card that's dropped already. We're going to keep that unrevealed for the moment. That isn't even a word. It's fine. It's fine that that's not a word. We're in a little bit of unsettled energy here. I'm sorry. It's my own personal thing. It's a personal cultural thing. Aries. I did clear my energy before I came in. Yeah, on the precipice of something. On the precipice of something. That's where you're at. Choose the times we can undo when I was good to you for Libra. Of course, I've got a particular Libra in my mind today. Oh, well, that was efficient. We got 4 all face down. I'm just going to keep them all face down for now. One more. One more. One more for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Do we have a flipper now? No? It's a highly spiritual evening for me. So, no, we're not going to take those. Anything that does come out super fast, apologies. I felt very compelled to start doing my readings. Okay. That's where we are. Let's flip them all over. So I have everything face down. If you want to see. I hope you see. Everything is face down. Do you see? If I drop my phone, it's all your fault because I wanted you. Well, it's not your fault. It's my fault. It's fine. So we have the Page of Pentacles in the upright. Empress in the reverse. Sorry, the Queen of Swords in the reverse. 7 of Swords in the reverse. Sun in the upright. In the wheel of, the World in the upright. And that's all in the past. You have the Moon in the upright in the present. Past energy for you, Page of Pentacles in the upright is a peace offering timepiece. Could be a small contract, check, or offer of some sort that you have come into in the past. There is a lack of inspiration that has come about, though, that's kind of stunted your ability to see clearly when it comes to your intellect, because we have here the Queen of Swords that follows the Empress in the reverse. This is a double Libra energy in the not good side of things. If we want to talk about that for a second, we have Empress in the reverse and we have the Queen of Swords in the reverse. Now, normally we would say, oh, this is like, Taurus Libra energy in the reverse, but because we have the Queen of Swords in the reverse with it, I would say this is probably doubling up on Libra in reverse energy. So imbalance, indecision, the inability to connect with, there's a lack of creativity that's happened in the past, creative blocks, indecision, creating a lack of a path forward. 7 of Swords in the reverse, somebody's been very transparent about this. It's prevented you from moving forward with this timepiece. This small offer, this check, this new message of promise for someone I'm hearing. The sun did come out, though. There was light shed on something about this. With the transparency, somebody was transparent, shedding light on a situation and helped you to come full circle, helped you to complete a cycle, or helped you to feel complete in like there was it helped you to what's the word I'm looking for, Helped you to piece together the puzzle. All of a sudden you had a whole puzzle. You had the whole picture all of a sudden. We have Leo energy here. Fixed energy of Scorpio, Aquarius, Taurus, and Sagittarius. No, Leo. You have the moon in the present energy. Lost in the present energy for you. That's confusion. It's in the upright. Cancerian energy. Am I actually going to shuffle these and not paper cut myself? Oh my god. It didn't hurt. Can we actually do this now? We're doing it. We're doing it, Aries. Moon in the upright. I shouldn't even be shuffling these. Lately, what's been happening is I've been compelled to shuffle cards, even though it's not actually what I should be doing. The moon in the upright. Confusion. Deceit. A feeling left in the dark about something or not really knowing what to do about something. Cancerian energy. It's got to do with this offer, this contract, this small check, this timepiece, this peace offering. Peace offering. My speakers just went. Let me tell you, if there's anything that communicates with me, it is music. It will always be music. I am the song that no one sings. So I will tell you, nothing communicates with me like music. And so when my speakers go off, peace offering. Where's the peace offering? But you're shrouded in confusion right now. Cancerian energy. Deceit. There's dreams, nightmares. We're going to clarify with the Sun, Moon, Tarot anyway, so it's fine. Oh, we have a flipper. 10 of Cups. You have a happy home life going on right now. You have complete emotional fulfillment. You're confused because you have complete emotional fulfillment, but it's not creating the spark of creative inspiration that you thought it would. You're not feeling as fertile as you thought you would, Aries. When it comes to this, you have your happy home life. Oh, wait. We have a flipper here that I didn't necessarily notice at first. So we have to pull that first. Ace of Swords. It's a truth. There's a truth here. Interesting. So we have a Queen of Swords in the past in the reverse. And then we have an Ace of Swords in the upright in the present. Then we have a Two of Swords in the reverse. A truth resulting in a decision. In the present, 10 of Cups, followed by Ace of Swords, and then a Two of Swords in reverse. So there's been confusion, there have been dreams, there have been nightmares, there have been things going on in the night that you haven't been certain. There's been uncertainty and shakeability. Sleeping side of 10, I am hearing here. Under the light of the moon, there's something about... the wonderment. I'm hearing like something about looking at the sky at night, the night sky. There's something about looking at the night sky here that I'm getting. I'm getting the night sky here, Cancerian energy, but then there's the 10 of Cups that follows it. I feel like there's a lack of inspiration, even though you're sitting in 10 of Cups energy and you're not quite sure why. There's a truth that follows this in the present energy. A truth that follows this after Queen of Swords energy, unfairness with it being in the reverse in the past, unfairness even though there was transparency. You see how this develops as we move along, right? And then light was shed on something, and then there was a feeling of piecing all the puzzles together, piecing the puzzle together rather. You made a decision in the present, or somebody else has made a decision in the present. I'm shuffling backwards now. Interesting. Shuffling backwards now. Hermit in the upright. Somebody is taking time to themselves, retreating into themselves to try to gain perspective, to try and make sense out of something. They have options. They have too many options, or they need to drop an option. 2 weeks, 2 months, 2 years, time card. 2 of Pentacles is always a time card. Most twos are a time card. However, the 2 of Pentacles is extremely indicative of time, because Pentacles are earthbound and earthbound is time bound. Highly indicative of our membership in a place that has a button or an emblem that is like a membership into a club of some sort. Somebody going within to find their truth after making a decision, but then they have another decision that they have to make, because you have 2 of Swords in the reverse, and then you have the Hermit, and then you have a 2 of Pentacles that comes after it. It's like the intellectual decision happens after you realize your own personal truth. You realize your own personal truth, intellectual decision happens. You go within, you retreat within in order to make sense of it for yourself. And then the earthbound material practical decision and the juggling of it happens afterwards. 2 months, 2 years. And you're literally juggling it. Look at, you're juggling that. We'll clarify. In the future, we're still going backwards. There's something about looking back. You're looking back. Looking back. There's a song that goes looking back, looking back, looking back, looking back, looking back. There's something looking back. It starts with looking back. I don't know. Maybe somebody knows. Looking back. We have a flipper too. Sorry. We're going that fast. You have urgent energy. Queen of Cups in the reverse. You want to hurry. You want to hurry something. You want to know. You want to know for certain. There is risk-taking energy here. You're throwing yourself out there at something, but you're not following your intuition. You're not following your intuition. This is Piscean, Cancerian energy here with the Queen of Cups. Not following your intuition when you take a risk. This is you. You're taking a risk. I think you feel like taking the risk is going to help to awaken your creative spark in some way, because the connection here with the 10 of Cups isn't doing it for you. Messages. You're taking a risk and sending messages in the future. Taking a risk and sending communications, quick communications. Not following your intuition. Sending communications that are against your intuition and taking a risk haphazardly. It's almost like mischievous. You might be thinking you're going after your 10 of Cups because you have stagnancy when it comes to your creativity, your inspiration. You believe this is following your truth, though. You're speaking your truth when you send these messages, because what you have here is you have something in the past where you've been lying to yourself, where there's unfairness, there's an imbalance with the Queen of Swords in the reverse, followed by realizing a truth in the present energy, and then the 8 of Wands, which is just like, this is arrows, man. I'm hearing arrows by Foo Fighters. Arrows by Foo Fighters. She was a friend of mine. Shit, how does that line go? She was a friend of mine. She was a friend of mine. Could be somebody with Gemini in their chart. Particularly when it comes to communications. She was a friend of mine. Queen Gemini. I want a new life. I want to ring inside of me. Listen to the song Arrows by Foo Fighters. That's the future. Let's go to do with the future. Something that she had arrows in her eyes. Yeah. That's got to do with the truth. This is something that you are communicating. Next. Sorry, that was me. That was not anything else. You really have hectic energy, I must say. I have never come out with a spread this quick. It's 20 minutes and we're already on like the future, I must say. Yeah. And it's probably just because I'm being in such a rush with Libra energy, Justice in the upright, Seven of Pentacles in the upright, and the Eight of Pentacles in the upright. Okay, there's work. At the end, you're focusing on your work. At the end, you're burying yourself in work. After attempting to cultivate something. Two of Swords in the reverse is making a decision in fairness. Whatever is most fair and just for all involved. Weighing up decisions, making a decision that is most fair and just for all involved. Libra in energy. There's Libra here. Sending messages to Libra. Truth. Sending messages to Libra. Making a decision, sending justice to Libra. There's Virgo here too, by the way. Libra, Virgo, Cusper. Somebody who has a birthday that's closest to actually going to be in September. Side of Libra. Or during that time. During September. Libra season in September. You'll be sending somebody messages, cultivating new things, new opportunities, and then burying yourself in work, apprenticeship energy. Bottom of the deck, Six of Swords in the reverse. You are not moving forward with something. You wish to retreat, but you can't. There's something blocking you from moving onto greener pastures. Right now, you're having to stay put. Aries. Let's clarify. We're going to do it. I don't normally do it, but I wanted to. And then I kind of just, felt like inspired by a few other readers that I saw. I'm going to do it. I don't normally do it because I don't like to do what everybody else does. But at the same time, I feel like I should just do what I want to do and not, be inhibited in some ways, Because if I was doing this for myself, I'd be sitting here for like 2 hours and listening to music and doing crazy things. There is like, you can't catch your breath. You can't catch your breath. There is too much change going on, and I don't feel like you have the opportunity to really keep track of it all. Like, I feel like you're keeping fairly good pace, but like at some points you don't know how you're keeping your breath. Like you're having trouble with that in some manner. Okay. Let's do this. This isn't twisting the way I want it to. Probably because it's smaller. Don't worry about it. Okay. Let's clarify. What is this peace offering about? Why do I feel like it's got you feeling uninspired? Aries. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. That peace offering? Tell me about it. Okay, yeah, because you feel like you could have come in with it a little bit more passionately than you did. Or somebody wasn't really watching or paying attention when you came in with it, so it didn't really feel like anticipatory. You're hoping somebody was actually watching and waiting for it, and they weren't. Okay, what else? Somebody wasn't, Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. Somebody wasn't actually waiting for your, this is like not working. Somebody failed you at work. Somebody let you down at work. Let's hear more. Let's take the one that went face down first. Princess Swords. Okay, so we have impulsive action happening as a result. That's the response. That's their response to this. You let me down. So their response to you saying this or communicating this is, okay, I'm going to be impulsive and I'm going to take impulsive action, followed by worry. And worry. However, they also know how to free themselves from this worry. Intellectually, they know. We're not going to take all of these. There's way too many. Intellectually, they know how to free themselves from this worry. What is this unfairness that you're feeling? This unfairness that you're feeling with that Queen of Swords in the reverse is that you feel that you're not, you recognize that there has been Nine of Swords energy. Recognize that this person is trying to turn around that Nine of Swords energy, that sleepless nights, anxiety, restless nightmares, anxiety, and just you realize that somebody's been trying to turn that around. You're not trying to be cruel about things. You're trying to be understanding about things. You relate. Sun in the reverse and the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. This is over our Seven of Swords. You have a Capricorn, Leo energy, but this is not what this is about. This is about a Queen of Pentacles who has had to take a refuge. Somebody who's burnt out. Somebody who needs to take space for themselves after investing in the home and investing in the work and doing all of the things. So they're having to take some time in the dark in order to heal and cultivate and germinate and create new things and sort themselves out. Queen of Pentacles energy doesn't typically shy away from determination and ambition. However, at the same time, with it being in the reverse, this is somebody who's sitting in dark energy as it is. And then with the sun in the reverse, this is somebody who is definitely in need of a recharge. They're not in high energy. And they're being very transparent about this at this time. I think that's why you recognize the need for compassion with that Nine of Swords in the reverse. Even though the Queen of Swords is in the reverse there, and you feel that there's imbalance there, you also recognize why. King of Wands in the reverse. So you're sitting in a little bit of a fear energy. This is what it's shed light on for you, is your shadow side, where you can improve. Damn. Because the King of Wands in the upright is somebody who is warm, nurturing, leadership energy. Somebody who is, this is in the past, mind you, but this is the Sun, Leo energy, attention being drawn to a King of Wands in the reverse, somebody who inspires fear in others rather than inspires action in others. Because a King of Wands in the upright inspires action in others through that Aries energy, like that, the benevolent Aries energy rather than the malevolent Aries energy. And malevolent Aries energy is the fearmonger, the warmonger, whereas benevolent Aries energy is inspiring warmth and leadership and action, right action. with careful forethought and determined, inspired fire. Do you know? It's different. There is a differential there, right? The world. What do we have? Why is there wholeness here? What did you piece together for yourself? Did you piece this together? I feel like you pieced this together for yourself. That you learned out of this. I feel like you learned out of this. This was like a learning process for you. This was a learning process for you. Sorry, the cards are getting weird because they're small and they're weird. This was a learning process for you. What in the world? What did you piece together? Aries, this is a bright light. Sorry. Aries, what did you piece together? What was the thing that brought the puzzle together for you? Made you feel whole at the end of the past here. I know this is going to be a long video, isn't it? Oh, we have a flipper. Okay. So we have the Page of Cups in the reverse. Piece together the puzzle for you was the fact that somebody did not come to you with emotional communication. It was the fact that they did not come to you to share with you the things that you thought that they would. You thought they were going to come to you and they were going to, you know, come to you with an apology or come to you with their wallowings or something. And that didn't happen, and that pieced together the puzzle for you that there was something that you needed to change. I feel like this is a... Don't quite know. Let's look at the present. What is this moon energy? Why are you confused? It comes in reverse because you don't want to walk away from something of emotional fulfillment. What is that? What is that thing that you don't want to walk away from? No, that's too many. That's too many. We'll take the one that's on its own. You had a saga over here, but we're going to take this one. Ace of Pentacles. Something that's a new beginning that you feel could be a lucrative new beginning. It is a new beginning that's solid and has a firm foundation. Earth energy. The universe. 21. 21 is the world. Something that you feel could make things whole for you. Holistic energy, fixed energy. There's deception here. You've chosen not to walk away from something because there is an offer. There is a new beginning that has a contract. Something that has promise to it. There's a new beginning. There's confusion about it. There's confusion about it because it is presenting to you holistic completeness. Or at least that's how you view it. It's fixed energy. You like stability. Whoa, whoa, whoa. You like stability, but at the same time, you don't feel that it is your wish fulfillment. Why then do we have the Ten of Cups beside it then? If you don't feel it's your wish fulfillment, why is there a Ten of Cups beside it? Because you've experienced death and rebirth in the past. You've experienced endings that have to do with Ten of Cups energy in the past. You feel like you're already a phoenix rising from the ashes. Scorpionic energy. You feel like you've already done this before. Yeah, you've already lost before. When it comes to the Ten of Cups, you've already lost that happy home life before. You've already lost that triumph. And this is your second chance at that. Or it was, you're currently in your second chance at that. Did I lose something? I don't think I did. I think I'm okay. Okay. What is your truth then? Ace of Swords, what is this truth? The truth is that you're not standing in your own energy. You're in the reverse of yourself right now, Aries. You're imbalanced. You're lying to yourself about something. What are you lying to yourself about? Tell me, what are you lying to yourself about? You don't want to you don't want to say, do you know what you did? This card just tried to hide under the Two of Pentacles. That thing that you're trying to juggle and trying not to make a decision about, you're trying to actually hide under it. This card tried to hide under it. The Six of Swords, that you want to move on to greener pastures. You want to move on? Oh, you feel defeated, but you would feel defeated. You would have to admit defeat if you did so. In what sense? In what sense? In what sense would you have to do so? Because you would have to admit imbalance. There was imbalance there in making your decisions. Give and take wouldn't have been there. You would have to admit that the good give and take wouldn't have been there. Two of Swords in the reverse. What is your decision that you're making at this time? Your decision is to sit in that same Empress in the reverse energy that you were in the past. Uninspired energy. No connectedness with the earth. No stability. No groundedness in your own truth at all. Just going to lie to yourself? Is that what you're going to do? The Hermit in the upright. What are we looking at here? When you go within, what is it that you are looking to seek? We have here the Ten of Swords in the reverse. Healing. You're looking to heal. Getting bed of nails. Let me use like a bed of nails. It's an Alice Cooper song. It's a funny story from another reading a long time ago. It's fine. It's a funny story from like a Libra reading a long time ago. You're trying to heal. You need to go within and heal in order to have a clear mind, to have sound judgment about things. You've got like whole life things going on here where you're starting to think about your life. You're not just starting to think about like day to day. You're starting to think about like in the grand scheme of my life, am I going to be happy in 15 years if I don't make this decision now? That's what it feels like to me throughout this right here. Two of Pentacles. What is this Time card? Why are you putting a time limit on yourself, it feels like? Feels like you're putting a time limit on your healing. Don't put a time limit on your healing. You can't do that shit, Aries. You know, that's not how it works. I know I'm ruled by time. I am a Capricorn. You can't do that. I know I have terrible time management. It's fine. That's not the point. It's even like here. How did I take 7 minutes to go through this many cards? It just happened, and I don't know how. Do you know? And yet sometimes it can take me an hour to go through what I would, you know, feel like is like 20 minutes worth of stuff. You know? What is the Time card here? What is it that you're juggling, that you're having a hard time with your decisions about? There's something that has rocked your foundation that you were not expecting. That you feel like you, like, how is it that this factors you? Like, okay, so here's the thing. How is it that somebody can have Two Pentacles energy when they're dealing with the Tower? I don't know. The Tower is the universe deciding that it's going to come in and it's going to knock your shit down. You don't get to choose if it's going to knock your stuff down. Okay? It's the lightning coming in and doing it for you. So, I guess maybe you have a little bit of luxury here in the fact that, you know, it's in the reverse. But for all intents and purposes, your shit being knocked down, whether you like it or not. You may have thought that you had the ability to juggle something, but the universe has decided it's toppling it, whether you like it or not. It might not be as severe as you thought it would be. However, it's still happening. Scorpionic energy, mind you. Eye of Horse. Look it up. Eye of Horse. What else on that? What are your feelings about this? Tell me more. Aries, I'm probably shaking. I'm shaking the whole thing because I'm leaning on the table. Let's see. What else? What else? Libra, I'm so involved in your reading. I don't think I've looked up at the camera even. You're so involved in it. You're consumed. In action. In action, yet in action. You are consumed in your action, yet also at the same time in action. I'm going to call this out. I'm coming back somehow. I don't know why. 8 of Wands in the reverse. You're not talking about it. You're not communicating your feelings. You don't want to talk about your decision or your indecision. Oh. I guess we have to take them. Oh. That's odd. 6 of Cups, 7 of Cups. You don't want to talk about it because it's got to do with something that is a long-standing connection. And it's an option. So we won't talk about it. What's up with your intuition? Why aren't you following your intuition? No, following your intuition because of grief, loss, and disappointment. That you now refuse to no longer answer the call for. This is in the future orientation. So what that means is that in the future, you refuse to pass up an opportunity when it comes to an emotional sense. So out of all of this, when it is all said and done, rest assured, Aries, you will no longer pass up emotional opportunities and connections just because your intuition is screaming otherwise, because the universe could be throwing something amazing at you. And you're not going to let abandonment, grief, loss, and other crap cloud your judgment when something from the universe could be handed to you. What is this risk you're taking? What is this risk? I have the communication card kind of laying over it. The risk... Why do we have the High Priestess in the reverse? The risk is that you're not following your intuition. The risk is that, oh, well, it's no secret. That's why. You can't hide it. Do you want to know what this looks like right now? The way it's laying on the table? This is the way it looks right now. You can't hide it. This is exactly what it looks like. If you send messages in the future, you can't hide them. There is no secret anymore. The High Priestess is a secret. It is deep hidden mysteries. It's Piscean energy, by the way. These are messages. There's your messages card right there. There's your risk. This is you also taking a risk. No risk, no reward. You can't hide it anymore in the future. If you take a risk, you can't hide it in the future. It would no longer be a secret. Everything would be out in the open for people to see. What's with this communication? Whoa, 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 whoa. Let's just relax here. We're not taking any of them. The communication. We have 3. Okay. It's a logical love. You're communicating that it's illogical, but there is a need to meet with somebody. You're communicating that you want to meet up with somebody. Usually 2 Cups is a meeting up of 2 people. It is just 2 people meeting up is what it is. The King of Swords in the reverse is heart over head rather than head over heart decisions. Aquarius energy in the reverse. Justice, though, is what we have to worry about here. King of Cups in the reverse. Why is it that we have these two guys together? It's a warning for, I guess then what this is a warning for balance, isn't it? Because we have two guys here who are totally unbalanced. Whoa, whoa, whoa. You're imbalanced. You're imbalanced. This has totally knocked you for a loop. Your communications, everything. You were knocked for a loop in the future orientation. I don't think you're expecting this. I don't think you're expecting for your feelings to kind of go this way. This doesn't make any sense. This makes no sense whatsoever. Unless you understand what it means. It'll resonate for you. And if it doesn't, check your other signs. So you are supposed to be this kind of reading. What else we got? Also, the justice here. What is this about? Why do we have justice falling after all of this? After all this communication? Because there was interference with our Eight of Swords. Okay. Because with the Eight of Swords, you feel that you have been trapped in a situation, and now you're going back to being trapped in that situation. You feel like you were freed, and now you're trapped again. You're free to express yourself, and now you're trapped again. Or somebody caught you. Somebody caught you. Imbalance. Imbalance. Yeah, there was imbalance. You couldn't balance everything. You couldn't balance the two things. Yeah, okay. You were communicating and you couldn't balance, and somebody else could notice that you were not paying much attention. So, yeah. You had to make a choice in love. Seven of Pentacles. Gemini energy, by the way, on all over there. Sagittarius energy on your Temperance card. King of Cups. We have Scorpio, Cancer, and King of Swords is Aquarius energy. High Priestess, Piscean energy. Seven of Pentacles. So you throw yourself into your work. You start cultivating something, and you start apprenticing, or you really start going and kicking it into overdrive at the end of the month. Literally throw yourself right into your work because something didn't work out after taking a huge risk. It's your truth. Your truth is to cultivate, to throw yourself into something, to build on something. What is this? That one first. Something stable, because you know that it is stable. That's why it's your truth, because it's stable. Because when everything else, when all of your other wishes do not happen, you know that this will. It is your guiding star. It is your guiding principle in some way. Okay, and finally. And at the end of this, I think what really ends up happening is that we have our Ace of Cups, we have our Prince of Pentacles, and we have our Five of Cups. So yeah, you've experienced disappointment. You have to move slow instead of having this hectic energy, so that when you do experience, new beginnings of an emotional fulfillment, whether it be in existing relationships or in new relationships, new offers, new cycles in existing relationships, that you're moving at a stable, steady pace. And not dwelling too much on past disappointments, having gratitude for what you do have. You're throwing yourself into your work at the end of all of this. At the end of August. Bottom of the deck here. Two of Wands. You're waiting on something. There's wait and see energy. Wait and see energy. You're waiting. What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? To drop burdens. For somebody to passionately come, for the feminine, passionate woman to come in, or for the feminine, passionate side. Yeah, action, passionate action. can't hold it back. Strength in reverse. It could be anger too. But you know that it'll result in nothing good. Nothing good can come of it. Without delay. Without delay. What are you waiting for and without delay? Stability. Wealth. Coming out of hiding. This makes no sense anymore. I gotta stop. I gotta stop. Okay. All right. Sorry. A little bit of psychic indigestion there, Aries. I don't know. That happens sometimes. Let's get your love note from the universe. Sorry. Don't worry about it. I would cut it out if I had the wherewithal to do it. What is your love note from the universe? It's okay. I sometimes get wrapped up in this stuff because I am an Aries rising. So I pay attention to this stuff. Even though it's not something that, I mean, I'm not actively reading for myself while I'm doing it. It's fascinating to me. Cheers to the times we can't undo. All right. That is quite distracting. That song right now is very distracting over there. Okay, Aries. What's your love note from the universe? So I'm selecting these like this. So I'm just going like this. And I'm picking one. Start where you are. Start where you are. The great thing about feeling deep, profound, earth is shaking love is that you can start with anyone. Next, the universe. Okay, that's cool. All right. And your affirmation for August. Where are we at? 52 minutes. It seemed like it was super quick compared to Leo. Holy shit. This was really hectic energy. You have hectic ass energy through Leo season. I think you need to practice mindfulness and breathing because this was pretty fast. Your affirmation. You're not doing it like that. No. Aries. So the first one was I am blessed, and the second one was I am calm. Just in case, for inquiring minds, I am blessed, I am calm. Aries. Oh my God. Aries, you can't. Just long exhales, okay? Long exhales. It's not the breath in, it's the breath out. What is your affirmation for August? What is the affirmation for August for you? Aries. A long exhale. It's the long exhale. There we go. I'm kind. Yeah, you are. Okay, magnetic poetry, and then we're done. Do it up. We'll go deep. Magnetic poetry. I'll flip these over so you can see what your card was. Aries. Wow, these are some deep ass words. Yeah, That actually felt like your reading, which is really interesting. I'm feeling for you breath work, Aries. Mindfulness meditation and breath work. Meditation that concentrates on energy clearing through the solar plexus in particular. Definitely. Yeah. There's hecticness. Your energy is fucking frantic, yes. I wish you nothing but the best through August. I really do. And I really, really hope that if you are feeling that you are in a state of overwhelm, that you are getting the help that you need, that you're talking to your support system. Don't wrap yourself too much up in external forces and external energy. You can only take care of and deal with the things that are within the sphere of your control. Please, please keep that in mind. You can only impact what is within the sphere of your control. So when you have external forces that are hurling their energy at you, remember not to react. Be proactive. Okay? All right. Be well. Thank you for watching. Have a fantastic day, and I will try to follow fast with some love readings as soon as I can. Thank you. Bye. I mean, like I said, this is why when I clarify, it gets serious and messy, and I mean, damn. All right, thank you.